Hey guys, what's up? I want to talk about what's missing from the 2019 Ram 1500. Now, my biggest thing was when the Ram came out with the 2019 is the power, torque, anything going to change with motors. And no, nothing has changed. Horsepower is identical to the previous 10 years almost. They changed 5 horsepower and 3 foot-pounds of torque within 10 years. The good thing about that is, you know, that the Hemi platform, the 5.7 Hemi, is a great motor. It's a powerful motor. It can tow, it can pull, but you want them to up it a little bit. Like every other company's up the power. Ford went with 450 horsepower now or something like that, and Chevy has the 6.2 out, and that's 420 horsepower. Ram is still stuck with their 395 and 410 pound-feet of torque, which is great. It's a lot of power, but I think it's I feel like they should have changed it, maybe upped it to maybe 410 and maybe like 420 torque, just to see a change. You know, you want something different than just outside and inside. You want, when you redo a model, you want the entire model to be redone. Everything from the power, the torque, to you know what I mean? Just everything. Even the motors. The motors are the same. The V6, I think, is the same. The only thing I do like is the e-torque system, which I don't even know how that works. They say you get an extra 130 pound-feet of torque, but is that 130 added on to the already 410? Or does it have, because it's a reserve? I don't know even how it works. I don't know if it's going to give you more torque off the line. Now, another thing I absolutely do not like is the 6-lug wheels. Absolutely, and a lot of guys absolutely are going to hate the 6-lug wheels. We've had 5-lug wheels for God knows how long in the 1500, and now all of a sudden they went to 6-lug. What if you want to swap out wheels that you liked from previous models, and you can't, because they're all 5-lug, and now you have 6-lug? Why they did that, that's one of the biggest things I absolutely hate about the 2019 Ram. I don't like that at all. I wish they just would have stuck with 5-lug, and it would have been great, because you could have swapped out wheels if you don't like the wheels on, like, you know, say you're looking into a new Ram and you want to get the Tradesman. The Tradesman has shitty wheels, most likely, because even the 18s and the previous models all have shitty wheels. And you want to throw on a nice set of 20s, 22s from previous models that you can get. You can't do that. Now you got to spend God knows how much the new ones are going to cost for wheels. And another big concern is guys that like to race. This is one of the biggest concerns, I would have to say, is racing. For a lot of the racing, in the racing community, Rams are very well raced. I race mine. Number one, they do not have a single cab. That absolutely is almost a killer for everybody. They don't have a single cab. They may have it eventually, but they don't have a single cab out yet. They don't have an 8-foot bed out for guys that like to use it for a work truck. I don't know why. Hopefully when, you know, later 2018 comes out, that all changes. But as of right now, absolutely no single cab, no 8-foot bed for work guys, and that's a killer. The wheel thing, the 6-lug thing, is you can't even swap on a pair of 17s with some drag radials and go to the racetrack if you want to run your truck. Can't do it. You have to stay with the 6-lug, and that to me is an absolute killer. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But I do like the design to an extent, I should say. I haven't really seen too many out on the road, but I do like the design. I love the interior. I can't deny anything about the interior. Absolutely love it. But the exterior, it's kind of grown on me, but not really. I still like this design better. But like, say, the Limited, beautiful truck. The interior, like I said, nothing's beating the interior. But the exterior, the Limited, it does look good. The exhaust tips have changed a little bit. The wheel sizing, now you can get 18 through 22s on a lot of the higher end models, which is good. 22s aren't just available in the RT now. Now you can get them on different models, which is, you know, is a good thing, because now you get different options in tires and wheels and stuff like that. Now, also, they changed is before they have 275, 60, 20s as standard on their 20s. Now standard on their 20s is 275, 55, 20. It's now the standard size for the 20s. I kind of like. I always like the 32-inch tires over the 33. I don't feel like you need 33-inch tires on a 1500. Everyone else had 32-inch tires. All right, as you can see, the new ones all come with the 6-lug. Very, I don't like it. I don't know who would actually like going with a 6-lug. The Rebel wheels don't look like they've changed from the 2018. All right, and here's a different model. I don't know the exact model of this one yet. This is a Tradesman. Okay, this is one of the lower models. Very similar interior. Has the 5-inch touchscreen standard. I don't know if these are dual exhaust now. No, Tradesmen are still not dual exhaust, even with the Hemi. Last time they didn't have dual exhaust with a Hemi either. But they have 18s now. Not the worst looking wheels. They're better than the standard steel that they had on the old one. But this I kind of like. Like I said, I like how it says Ram 1500 on the hood. It saves room on the side. Oh, it just says Ram. I like that. And I think this is a quad cab. Yes, it's hard to, which I think is a little bigger than my quad cab. And the cam ram right there. But, I want to see if I can find one, a whole shitload of them, with exhaust, and how the tips are a little bit different. This is nice. I like this, the chrome wheels. See, here's how the exhaust used to look. The tips with the cutout. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's like a little bit different. Yeah, a little bit. Not much. This is more of a, they're a little thicker, it looks like, the actual tips, than these ones are a little thinner walls. Also, I really like how it says Ram. I like the symbol. It's a bigger symbol. Obviously black, I like it a lot. Black's, won't go with another color on the truck. Compared to, alright, the old symbol. Right behind me. Much smaller, as you can see. I got, decent sized hands. As you can see the difference. Basically, these are all the 19s. These are all the 18s. 5 lugs, standard 20s, basically what I have on mine. And there's the new tire size, 275, 50, 20s. Compared to 275, 60, 20 on the old ones. So, I don't know if it makes too much of a difference, but I think the 32-inch tires are a little bit better than 33-inch tires. You don't really need 33s. The Rebel, I say you would. Definitely need them on the Rebel, because the Rebel's an off-road vehicle, but for these, no, you don't need them. Like I said, I do love the interior. I'm going to show this again. The placement of the badging is one of the things I do prefer with the 19 over the I'll say 13 through 18. The 13 through 18, the placement of the badging where it says Ram 1500 on the door is better than 9 through 12 where it said it long ways. Now it says it's staggered up and down. That's how you also tell the 13 through 18 is it'll say Ram 1500 on top of each other, and I think 09 it just said Ram, I think 9 or 10, I can't remember, but I do know like 11, 12, maybe 10, I don't remember, but 11 and 12 said it long way, said Ram 1500. 13 to 18 said Ram 1500 on top of each other. Now the I do like how it says Ram 1500 5.7 Hemi on the hood. I do like that. That's pretty cool. They could have did it with these hoods. Plenty of room. They do have the it goes up a little bit, but they didn't. So the one thing, I do like the 19. It's a very, very nice looking truck. The outside's grown, like I said, growing on me more and more every single time I look at it, but I still love my truck. My truck ain't going anywhere for a long time, especially the amount of money I put into this damn thing. And I couldn't trade this in and get much for it anyway because of the mods I have in it. Someone would drive. I can't take the tune off with the cam in it, and no cats, and their thermal 180-degree thermostat, clutch man delete. I wouldn't trade this in for that anyway. This truck is going to be here for a long time. Anything happens to this motor, I'll take the fucking motor out and put a goddamn new motor in. I'll take the motor out and put a 426 Hemi in, kind of like Jay. But yeah, this truck's going to be here for a long time, not going anywhere. I'm going to get this thing as fast as we possibly can, naturally aspirated. Who knows, down the road, maybe I'll put a Pro Charger on it. I'm not spraying it. Don't ask me to put nitrous on it, because I've seen so many guys that fucking have blown pistons and shit like that with nitrous. Even if I Pro Charge it, I wouldn't go above 7-8 PSI, what people recommend anyway. Also, I want to know, Dodge and Mopar has been putting in all these new motors and all types of new packages for their Challengers. Basically, the Challengers, not so much the Chargers as much, but the wide bodies. Why haven't they put a SRT motor in a Ram? There's enough Ram racing out there in the market that you could easily get a 392 that people would buy in the Ram market. Without a doubt, you'd get it. A lot of guys are buying the RTs, which is a great sport truck. But guys want, if they want to race them, you want to go faster, I would recommend, this is just my opinion, to put a 392 in it, not the 6.4 from the 2500s. That motors, they're like a truck motor. I'm talking about the 392 with 485 horsepower from the Chargers and Challengers. Put that in this truck. Now, that would be awesome. That thing was, you put them in a 2-wheel drive, single cab, 8-speed, that thing would take off and the thing would be a monster. It'd rip everybody. That would destroy anything out there, any truck out there. That would even easily beat the SRT10 Ram from years ago, which nowadays is actually obsolete. There's single cab Rams out there running times that they ran stock, and that's in the RTs and stuff like that. Or you go big boy and you put in a Hellcat motor in this. I know they did the TRX concept, but that was a concept that's not going to be in production. No one's going to buy that thing. It's going to cost God knows how much. But if you put a Hellcat motor in this and make it reasonably priced, and I mean reasonable, I mean within $50,000, $60,000, which I don't know how you're going to be able to do that for that price, but I'd recommend doing that. That'd be pretty cool. But definitely at least put a 392 SRT motor in this truck. It's got the exact same transmission as the Challengers and Chargers already, and I think a lot of people would buy it. I would buy one. Not right now because I have plenty of mods in this one. But if I was in the market for a fun race truck, I would buy one. Mopar, Dodge, Ram, whoever, put one in. It'd be sick. You'd get a lot more buyers than you think. Peace.